friends, relatives, let me even say the spouse you are married to, the children, they might also understand if you take off to go and do a business. If you stop spending enough time with them so that you can go maybe to invest somewhere else where you have to travel and go away. Your friends will understand you if you quit your job to go to start another job or to go to start a business. And even you'll calculate all of those things, and even you see that indeed I'm doing what is right. But the moment you tell people you are taking off to go and do your marriage, they get mad. They start to call you stupid. They start to call you crazy. They start to call you, are you nuts? Is everything working? My question is this. Why would they not get mad if my boss called me and told me they need me ASAP? Even if it is on Sunday when we are watching football, all ladies, they are out. But when now it comes the time that I'm with my marriage, if they call me or if I'm with them and then my wife calls me and tell me, please, I need you, please come home. When I go, they will start to say, why are you doing this? If other people came and I told the visitor in the house, please, would you excuse us? We are sorry that you have to see you off right now because either my boss has called me or my pastor has called me and they want to see me right away. They'll go feeling bad, but also justified for what I have done. But if my wife came and whispered in my ears and told me, please, I want to have sex with you, can you see off these people? Even if they have overstayed in the house, they feel as if it is wrong. But why for sure? Today we would like to discuss what are the costs. Or did we ever calculate the costs? One person said this the other day, that every opportunity in life that we present to ourselves, we shouldn't take it. Why? Because every opportunity, it has a cost. So you need to weigh and see the cost that I'm going to give today. Is it worth this opportunity I'm taking? You both know some people who had good jobs with stable and permanence, with even a future and a vision to serve God. By then, all of a sudden, a company from nowhere that has no roots, that has no future, came and presented 3 times the salary. The guy rushed there. The lady rushed there. After 2 months, or even before they started, the guy was like, listen, this can't work. Why? The boss is toxic. Or they told him, please, sorry, we thought we were to take you, but we can't take you. You will not go back to where you are. Neither are you going to go to where you are going. You just remain stranded. And opportunities of decades that would have come because of where this person were, they will never come. Or they will come, but through hardships. So my question to you, young man, young woman who is there, when you are going to start a business, for those who are businessmen or who once were, and women, you write down, what is it going to cost me to start a business? Today, maybe I'm working in a corporate world, and the business I'm going to do, it will require me to fly to China or to Nigeria or to whichever nation. And this cannot be possible when I'm still hired. Or it is possible I can send someone, or I can ask leave. Or I completely have to resign. You look for a place. How much will it charge me? Will I have to reduce the bread or the kind of quality of breakfast I take every day? Maybe there are some unnecessary things that we bring on the table and even we end up throwing them away, which is not good, by the way. As in, you see where you can cut the unnecessary things. Some of even you go to extreme. You cut even the things that you shouldn't cut so that you can be able to buy the suit, so that you can be able to buy the car, the house, the mortgage, and all of those stuff. But when it came to your marriage, you just woke up one day, you saw a woman with big buttocks, a man with slim or with big biceps, and you said, until I die, I want this guy, I want this woman. And you took them. But my question to you is this: did you calculate the cost? There is something that Jesus Christ said. When you read one of the parables that he shared in the book of Luke, he said that, tell me a king, or what kind of a king that can go to wage a war without calculating the armies that the other person has, and also calculating the weapons, so that they see, in case they have lesser power, they will go and do conversation and just make agreements that are not based on war. Instead of going to the battle and get killed and conquered. It was a parable out of like a introspective question. My question to you, have you ever calculated in that same way? Or you just woke up and you just decided to go? He again said this, that who is the person that can wake up and start to build a house before they calculate the cost? We've seen many people fail, not because they could have failed had they waited, had they used the resource the right way they should have. Do you remember the children going to school? Maybe they have worked during the holidays, or the dad has given them pocket money, their allowance based on where you live, whether boarding or whichever education level that you took. Do you remember that some kids, because they did not calculate and see within 3 months, which is a term in most nations, how much will I be able to spend? Attaching with the breakfast that we are given at school based on also which school we went to. You go after 1 week, a child took a lot of money, but you can't find even a coin. Why? They thought they had a lot. They assumed. My question today, I still ask you, as a single man, as a single woman, as a married husband or wife, have you ever calculated the cost? In 5 years, I want to be here. In 3 years, I want to be here. I want our marriage to be like this. But have you ever sat down and used the scriptures to ask yourself, what does it take people who want to reach where I'm reaching? What did it take them? God, what kind of principles, values do you want me to know and to abide and to practice so that I become what you want me to be in these 4 years, in these 5 years? You just woke up in the morning and you want to be. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't go like that. The good thing is that God has foreplanned our lives. And if we surrender to Him, He can give us the blueprint and the grace and the energy and the knowledge and the wisdom and the principles and the values and all the things that are necessary, the resources for us to reach to where He has given us to reach. But the problem, we have our own visions that are not attached with God, that are driven from the carnal mentality that we still hold, that we haven't let go. They are just based on false word. And then one day we wake up in the morning, things are out of order, and we start to pressure God with 40 days of prayer. God, I'm going to do hunger strike. I'll fast. If you don't answer me, I won't eat or drink water until I die. Let me tell you, you will die and God will still be God, and you commit suicide. And He won't be blamed. And even you, after you've died, you realize that you are the one to blame. So please, let's stop encouraging ourselves and our children and our spouses to be more attentive to how they do their business How many of you who can go to ask a job before you ask yourself, am I capable to wake up at that hour going to that job? They want me to be there at 7 a.m., 7 p.m. Can I be able to handle night shift? Can I be able to sacrifice the time that I ought to be with my children to go and be there? That one, you people, you do calculate and you know well. Even if people tell you are crazy, you still go ahead and do it. But when it comes for your marriage, you don't want to sacrifice anything for them. Instead, you are complaining.